In this video, we'll be working with parameter sets. Let's go ahead and get started by creating a new DataStage flow. We'll click Add to Project, DataStage Flow, specify our flow name, I'm going to call it Job 0, and we'll go ahead and click Create. We're going to build a really simple flow. We're going to make use of the row generator to generate some data. So we're going to take row generator, drag it onto the canvas, and we're also going to make use peek. Basically, it will just dump out the results of the row generator. We'll go ahead and stitch the two together. And since we're done with the palette, we'll go ahead and close it. Let's go take a look at our row generator. Double click it to open it up. We can go to Output. We can see that we're currently generating 10 records. That will actually be what we're going to parameterize, but we have to specify some columns first. So let's go ahead and click Columns, click Edit. Here I could manually specify my columns, but I'm going to make use of an existing data definition. Click Data Definition, and I'll pick my DB2 admin employee. Click Next. You can see the column metadata. Click Import. And finally, we'll go ahead and click Apply and Return. So now we can see that my row generator has these values specified for column metadata. We'll go ahead and click Save. And now that our row generator has some column metadata, let's go ahead and start to work with parameters. On the toolbar, there's an Add Parameters icon. We'll go ahead and click on that. Here we can see that we can work with our local parameters, which I currently don't have any, and also parameter sets, which I also don't have any. Let's go ahead and create a parameter. We'll click Create Parameter. We'll give it a name. We're going to call it num of recs. We're going to change it to an integer type, and we're going to specify a default value of 11. We'll go ahead and click Create. And we can see that our flow, job 0, now has a local parameter called number of records. We'll click Return to Canvas. Now that we have a parameter, let's make use of it. On our row generator, we're going to double click it again. To bring up the details, click Output, Properties, and on number of records, you can notice when you hover over it, you have a parameterized icon. We can go ahead and click that icon, and now we bring it to a screen where we can now select the parameters. I'll go ahead and click Number of Records, and click Select, and now that property value now has a parameter value of num of recs. We'll go ahead and click Save, and now we'll run our job. Once the job is finished, we can click View Log, and if we scroll down to the end, we can see that we did indeed produce 11 records. Now let's go ahead and make use of parameter sets. On the toolbar, we're going to go ahead and click Add Parameters. And you can see that we have a local parameter called num of recs. Let's go ahead and say this is a parameter set. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Save icon. And on the screen, you can save local parameters as a parameter set. So we're going to go ahead and call it myPS for parameter set, and we'll go ahead and click Save. Now that we've created that parameter set, we should probably remove it from our local parameters and instead make use of our parameter set. So we're going to switch to the Parameter Sets tab. We're going to click Add Parameter Sets. Here's my parameter set that I just created. You can go ahead and expand it to see what parameters are within the parameter set. So again, we can see that we have number of recs, default value 11. We're going to go ahead and pick this. And now we're going to go ahead and click Add. So now this parameter set is associated with our flow job 0. Let's go ahead and click Return to Canvas. Now let's configure our row generator to make use of that parameter set. Double click on row generator, go to Output, Properties, and we'll click on the parameterized icon again. And now this time we're going to go ahead and pick myPS, which is my parameter set, number of recs. That's the parameter that I want with a default value of 11. We're going to go ahead and click Set. Then we're going to go ahead and click Save. And let's go ahead and rerun our flow. With the flow successfully executed, we can scroll down through the log, and we can see, in fact, we're still producing 11 records, which is what we expected. Another way you can control your job parameter usage is from the Jobs dashboard. We'll switch to the Jobs dashboard. We'll go ahead and click on our Job 0 DataStage job. And here we'll see the job details. These are all my prior runs. We're going to go ahead and click Edit Configuration. And on the screen, you can see that we have a runtime parameter value section. We can go ahead and click Edit. And here we can now specify what value do we want this job run to use. I'm going to go ahead and specify a value of 100. We'll go ahead and click Next. Next again. We'll go ahead and click Save. And now this job run is configured to generate 100 rows. We can go ahead and click Run. And finally, we can click to view the job run details. On this screen, you can see a summary, including your runtime parameter values. Here we can see we specified myPS with a number of recs of 100. And if we scroll down through the log, we can see that we did indeed generate 100 records.